Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in our small world. It's Mike and Mike here, and we got some exciting real update news and information for you on a great way to make some amazing passive income, as well as some breaking news. We have a special guest speaker here, Mr. IPC Nate himself. Everyone wants to know who the person we go to when things are really broke. We don't go to him to ask what is the name of the company. We don't go to him to ask what is the name of the server. We don't go to all those stupid things that your sponsors are supposed to be helping with. We go to him with real issues. And when there's a real issue, Mr. IPC Nate comes forward and steps up and helps us out. And we got some breaking news a few minutes ago he shared with us. You can see Nate's hair there, and Mike is losing his hair. And I haven't shaved in a week because of all the support issues. And Nate, you were just telling us that IPC will be launching a live chat in the back office of the member site. Is that correct?
Yes, we'll be launching it soon. I think it will be done within a week.
Yep.
Yes.
Guys, you will have live support chat. Will this be certain hours or will this be around the clock, Nate? What are you being told?
They told me that it will be up by tomorrow, but I think the best is we'll just let the management to have some time. I think by this week, the live chat will be up on our back office, okay?
Okay. Will it be around the clock 24 hours a day or just certain hours of the live chat?
Yes, it will be on the clock for 24 hours every day.
Okay. So guys,
Yes.
Understand when a live chat goes live like that, there's some new people coming in to be the support representatives. They may not have all the answers, and there may be little breaks in there as they're working it out. So IPC is answering our pleas, and trust me, we have been pleading with Nate every other day to get more support, please, 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 please. And they're going to have offering a live chat in the back office. So Nate, thank you very much for taking this to management. It is truly
No
guys, and Nate, you have said this in your back office. We have said it. You guys will never ask, ever. Thank you very much for taking this to management. You'll never ask for anybody's information, right? You're never going to ask for a password.
Yes. Okay. Regards to this, I think there's a lot of people that got scammed by an account on Telegram, so-called IPC verification bot. So this is actually not our official Telegram account or group, because this is actually created by the scammers. So please be clear that IP Capital Management team and also the marketing team, including me, we will not be asking for any of your login details. So if any of the IPC name on Telegram come to you and ask for your login details, such as your username, your emails, and also your password, do not disclose to them. This is a scam, okay? Because the official will not be requesting for any of your login details.
The only thing they'll need in case someone's missing an account is maybe an email or an IBO number, correct? Nothing else.
Yes.
So you can track it. Awesome.
Yes.
Guys, I know a lot of you were asking in the early part. We'll take these questions and then get right into the presentation. Well, that chat room, that Telegram chat room, was sent in their email, their official email. And Nate recognized this yesterday. That was a Telegram room that someone set up for them when they first launched to help them out and named it that. And they were using that as the official room. And then IPC actually got away from it because it went so crazy. And then some scammers got in there and manipulated that room and turned it into what unfortunately it turned to without IPC knowing it. And it was in their email, and but they have removed it completely. I seen that yesterday. Is that correct?
Yes, it has been removed from all the posters and everything. And by this Saturday, all the emails that will be sending out by us will not be together with the invitation link. So no worries.
Right. Even before that email was going out, to be clear, IPC was telling everyone, Do not give your name. Do not give your email. Do not give your verification. And we have been saying that for weeks here. And unfortunately, some people still felt the need to do that. And
Mike, let me make a quick interruption. Some people are having a connection issue, and I want to mention, if you're having connection issue, it's more than likely on your end. If you would go to the upper left of your screen and click on the vertical lightning bolt, that will make a new connection for you to the webinar. So if you're having audio problems or some kind of problems, if you can go do that, that should resolve the problems for you. Thanks.
Quite a few of them. That tends me to believe that maybe it's not all them, Mike. Let me shut down.
We had two people, Hendry and Dolly, and other people said this sounds fine. So,
okay, I'm just making sure I shut down everything on my end in case I'm bleeding the poor squirrel here. So give me a second here. I want to make sure I got everything powered up here for you guys. Okay, let me quit Telegram. Okay, awesome. So guys, we got some changes in our PowerPoint presentation. IPC came out with a new system. I think that it's about the Ponzi scam. No, there is no Ponzi, Lewis, so I don't know what you're talking about. This ain't the place. We're going to be sharing with you what's going on here. And so, guys, without further ado, as Mike said, thank you for the first time. We got a couple polls we're going to be taking here real quick. The first one, we want to welcome everyone here if you're the first time or coming back for a second time. And we would like to ask you if this is your first time to one of our webinars. This poll doesn't collect your data. It doesn't collect your name. It just simply asks for a yes or no. So if you can give us a yes, this is your first time, or if not, no, you've been back a second time or came with a guest, we'd appreciate it. We're just kind of like and see who's been here before and who's coming back for the first time. We'll give this a few seconds. Also, a lot of people ask, are these webinars recorded? Absolutely. In a couple hours after we end the webinar, you're automatically going to get an email of the replay sent to your email, whatever email you use to register here. Now, that email may go into your spam box, depending on your email provider. Gmail, it usually goes into your email box. If you're using Hotmail or AOL, you'll never see it because they are junky email providers. Yahoo, probably in your spam box and so forth. So you might want to look for it. Guys, thanks a lot. Right now, we got about 60 of you, 58% for the first time, and about 41% of you. 41% for the first time, and 58 have been here just for more information. Awesome. We got some repeat. I know why, because Nate's here. They wanted to come back and meet the man. And rather than asking Nate questions during the webinar, please hold off those questions until the end. Yeah, because if you're asking Nate questions now, he ain't going to see them, and we ain't going to allow him to answer them because we got a presentation to do. So hold off to the end, like we do on every webinar that you guys have been on. That are you asking questions? You know we hold off questions till the end for a reason, so we can get through the PowerPoint and not make it a 3-hour presentation, because Nate has a lot of other commitments he has to go to. So I'm going to be talking really fast here, guys, so we can get to the questions everybody wants to know. So without further ado, let me go ahead with our other poll here real quick and get it here. I'm curious here, has anyone ever done forex before? If you can answer that real quick, because we do use these polls to make our presentation a little better. So if you can go ahead and have you used forex before, or maybe not? Maybe it's your first time ever using it. If you can give us some feedback.
And while they're answering that, Paul, I will say that when it does come time to ask questions, if you go down to the bottom of your screen, near the chat, you'll see a question mark in a box. That you press that, and then you type in your question. That way we know it's a question.
Now, I'm going to be honest here. We're going to skip a lot of questions. If you're asking questions that your sponsor should have answered, we are not going to address those questions. That's a waste of time for our resources. If you're wanting basic questions, you need to go to your sponsor for that. That is at our webinar. That's what it's for. Nate is not going to answer basic questions. We just will not pass those to him. So
otherwise, it'll be a 5-hour webinar.
Yes, that's right. Okay, so we got about 75% of you who've used the forex before, and about 25 first time. So let's get into our presentation real quick. Now, guys, today we're going to be going probably at warp factor 5 or Mach 3's the lightest speed do this, so we can get to Nate and let you guys get some extra questions in there, okay? So hold on. Let me pull this up here. We're going to kind of fly through this today. So bear with me as we bring this up here. My computer is locked up. Awesome.
Other than that, things are perfect.
Other than that, we're frozen.
Well, you want to reboot and
if I reboot, it ends the webinar.
I'm not sure that it does.
Okay, we've got out of here. Bye.
If I was in. So, hello to everyone. So I guess to repeat for anybody that's just come in, if you're having any kind of a connection issue, please go to the upper left and you'll see a vertical lightning bolt. At least that's where it is on my screen. And that will help you reconnect. You'll go through a reconnection process, which may take you to another server link near your location. So, and also at the bottom right, you will see and at the chat box, you will see a series of icons. One of them says chat, one of them, and then one of them that just has a question mark. In fact, I'm looking to see it just like you do. You'll see one that has a question mark, and if you click on that, it will put the question over in the Q&A area so that we can separate them, and it makes it a little easier to respond to them when the time really happens. Okay, you're back. Hello.
We'll see. Yeah, okay, let's try this again. Entire screen. And there we go. Awesome. Let me turn off my camera. Okay.
I guess, Bob, you decided not to follow my directions for clicking the question mark at the bottom, so you put it in the chat.
Okay, so anyway, I'm going to Mike, you want to turn off your camera?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Guys, we're going to be sharing with you how you can earn up to 45% a month. My name is Mike Lucas, and my co-founder and partner in our team is Mike Donaldson, and we want to thank you for taking your time out on your very busy day today. Like anything you do, guys, on the internet or even getting out of bed, anything you do during the day, there are risks involved. And with online trading, there are inherent risks with that. So, Mike, you want to read this real quick?
Absolutely. The information in this webinar is for educational purposes only and is not investment or financial advice. The passive income industry is risky, and you should only invest the amount you can afford to lose. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All of our webinars, videos, emails, and social media posts are only our opinions of programs that are working for us. Please understand this before you invest your time or money. Do your research before investing or parting ways with your hard-earned money. And please, please, please remember, our number one rule is to get into profit as soon as possible based on your own risk tolerance and goals. You want to start to play with what we refer to as quote-unquote house money as quickly as possible.
Guys, the company we're going to be talking about is Intelligence Prime Capital, or like we refer to as IPC. IPC has several services. The service we're going to be primarily focused on is their bot, which actually trades in a market called the forex. The forex is the largest market in the world with over $6.6 trillion in business done daily, Monday through Friday. IPC is an international company. When they launched in 10 different countries. They are a fintech, a financial tech services, a software company based in operating out of Canada. And this is their Canadian registration here. Currently, they're in dozens of countries worldwide. Their IT department is primarily based in Canada. Their tech support, as you're going to meet Nate here, they're primarily based in the Singapore area. Management is spread out in a couple of countries out in Malaysia and so forth. But they are registered in Canada, and you can see the Canadian registration information here. As part of the Canadian requirements in Canada, as they are an MSB, which is the money service business. Basically, they deal with financials and stuff. They must have also have reported to the FinTrack, which is part of the Canadian Minister of Finance, and it reports all the funny stuff going on and making sure that all the stuff is above par with KYC and tracks all the large money movements. It's part of the analysis that the Canadian government required in 2002 for MSB businesses. Also, the United States required such things as that. But if you're looking for the Canadian MSB and to pull up the information yourself, you can go to Google and type in Canadian MSB or Canadian FinTrack and type in their registration number here. What you see on my screen is an actual screenshot from the Canadian government site. And you can type in their MSB number, which stands for Money Service Business. It is M21080237, and you can pull up all the relevant information. As I said, they're also registered in the United States with the Department of Treasury, the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, which again is in the United States. All MSBs are required, and they've done so as well. And you can go to the U.S. government MSB site through the Financial Crime or Department of Treasury and pull up their registration number. And IPC's registration number for the United States is 3100192092092217, and that'll pull it up through the government site. That letter you see here on the left-hand side from the Department of Treasury talking about that they've registered as an MSB and they have their U.S. digital asset license. And it'll pull up the all pertinent information, basically the same information that's listed on the MSB site for Canada. Last but not least, they're also registered with the Australian Securities and Investments. What does that stand for? Commission, I'm sorry. The ASIC, which stands for the Australian Securities Investment Commission. With Australia, you have to have an office in country. They have a virtual office just like they have in Canada, guys. The office in Canada, full disclosure, is not a brick and mortar business where you can walk in, sit down at the table and chat with them. Their IT team, their programming team is up there. But it is definitely like a lot of tech companies, especially nowadays in the pandemic. They're working from their remote locations, but they have a virtual office in Canada, and as well as in Australia here with the ASIC. Now, as they're working in the forex and trading in the forex with a bot, they're using the #1 platform that most traders use. There are other platforms, but this is the primary, the gold standard that most people use, which is the MT4. Now, you as an individual with IPC, you don't have to know anything about MT4. You don't even have to download it. But if you're one of those folks who like to see the trades, like to see with the charts and read everything, you can get the MT4 and see the trades, the closed trades. You're only going to be able to see the closed trades, guys, not open trades as they're taking. Because a while ago, there were some people selling some software, trying to copy their trades and their technology. So you're only going to see the closed trades. And please make sure you use the MT4, not MT5, which is a newer version, and it's not as widely used out there in the market. MT4 you can get if you want, but you don't have to. You can see the trades from your back office. But if you like it, more than welcome to go ahead and do that. Now, they have 3 bots. IPC offers the Smart Bot, the Brilliant Bot, and the Genius Bot. And you can see the price difference here from $19.99 to $39.90 to $99.90. Those are a one-time subscription. I know there's some folks out there saying it's a monthly subscription. They don't know what they're talking about as usual. It is a one-time subscription that you have to pay. It's either $19.99 or $39, whatever you like. And you can see the difference in the potential returns. The Smart Bot, 9 to 15%. The Brilliant Bot, 15 to 30. The Genius Bot, 30 to 45. I can only speak on the Genius Bot behalf because that's the one I want. It's averaging around 38, 39% a month for me. First month was 41. Last month was 42. This month, it looks like it's going to be, it's still really early in the month, so it's really hard to tell, to be honest. But you can see the little bit of difference in the bots with the potential they can earn, how much you can maximum deposit. The only one with unlimited is Genius Bot. The biggest thing, guys, is honestly the returns, the potential returns. The Smart Bot takes about 1 trade a day. The Brilliant Bot, 2 trades. The Genius Bot, 3 trades. So And since it's a one-time payment, it was pretty much a no-brainer for me to decide that I was going with the Genius bot. And that's what I did. So what I'm basing on, and I'm going to show you my trades, is all with the Genius bot, because you can upgrade, as they call it. You can upgrade your bot if you'd like. If you bite the smart bot and you want to get the Genius bot, it's simple. You just pay the full price again for the Genius bot. Not too smart in my thinking. And some people ask, can I have more than one bot? Can I get the Brilliant bot and Genius bot and combine them and get 65% a month? No, one bot, one account. That's how it works. You can buy the smart lower grade bot. You will have to pay the full price if you should want to get the other bot. Okay, so we hopefully knocked that question right out of the way. How does the bot work? Just like a car, a mechanic. I don't know how my car starts, why it works, and why the pistons go up and down, how the oil flow is, the pressure. It just starts like most people. These are some of the scanners. These are some of the analysis some of the bot uses, along with some proprietary algorithms to do what it does to create the success rate of over 97% average per month. Guys, they do trade in 5 different markets. That is the foreign exchange, or FX, precious metals, commodities, oil, and cryptocurrency. Since I've been involved, and I can only speak since I've been involved, I've seen the vast majority of the trades, about 75% in the forex, about another 24 to almost 25% in precious metals, mainly only gold I've seen, and I've seen one cryptocurrency trade. So that's what I've seen since I've been in. Now, what I'm going to show you here is exactly my account for the last 2 months. I'm going to show you a video I made for November, and then we're going to show you a video I made for my December trades. And then we're going to go ahead and explain a third-party system and how this verifies the trades, and that how long they've been trading. People like to know that stuff and see their whole history with a third-party validation software and a site called MyFXBook. We'll explain how that works here in a minute. But right now, let me go ahead and share these videos real quick with you. And let me turn off my mic. Hi, guys. This is Mike. What you're seeing here is my MT4 trading account for the month of November. In the month of November, there was exactly 70 trades taken. Out of those 70 trades taken, 66 wins and 4 losses, which, if you do the math, is a 95% win ratio. Here you can see the different trades taken and the balance and the profit, so forth. Also, there were several withdrawals on the account. And you can see there's one of the withdrawals for $1,100. Then there's some losses in the trading account. As I said, there's 4 losses. There's another withdrawal for a little over $1,200. There's the first loss of $29. There's a third withdrawal, and so forth. So during the month, 4 losses, 66 wins, win ratio of 95%. For the month, a lot of people want to know, and again, there's no guarantee. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Everyone knows that. So make sure you understand that. But there was a win ratio of 95%, 66 trades, wins, 4 losses, with a winning percentage of a little over 40% for the month of November. Again, doesn't guarantee future results. Out of that 40%, that is a gross. They take 20% of your profit. So you can do the math. I had a winning ratio net in my pocket of 32%. So guys, if you have any questions, go. Okay, guys, those were my November results. Let me go ahead and get the December. Whoops. Let me see here. Let me get the December video here for you.
Here's my December results.
Here's my December results. You can see for the month of December, I had $2,427 in profit. Like we preach, Mike, we took out $2,300.50, and leaving me a balance of $271, which is not correct. My balance actually is a little over $6,000 in the account.
Well, that's the balance left of your profit.
Oh, okay. Good point. Good point. Balance of my profit. It went up a little bit. I left a little in there. So you can see here the 1st of December, my first trade was $32.98. Actually, in December, I haven't had any losses during the month. There's a withdrawal for $284. And there's another withdrawal for $547 and some change. And there's another withdrawal for $520 and $489. And the last one right at the beginning of the year, New Year's, woohoo! Love that New Year's gift of $508. And that really closed out the month of December. I had 66 trades with 0 losses in the month of December. And I believe it was 41.2% profit. Of course, they take out their 20%. So this is my December results, guys. November, December pretty much speaks for themselves. Okay, guys, that was my November results. Let me go ahead and show you here a third-party software called MyFX Book, and let me read it here, get it over here so we can see it. There's some sites out there that says there's no party validation. There's no, you use screenshots. You can fake MyFX Book, Mike, if you're using screenshots, but this is the actual live feed, isn't it? How does MyFX work?
MyFX Book, like you said, Mike, is a third-party provider. They've been around since 2009. You can see they're sponsored by forex.com. What's critical here is that it can be connected to an account and give you updated information about what's going on inside a specific account, and the owner of the account can't manipulate that data. It's showing the actual trades that are pulled from the MT4 and displaying them. It updates every 5 minutes. Like I said, if you're looking at the live link, which you do in the back office of IPC, it's giving you accurate information about that account, the specific trades, what they traded, what the lot sizes were on that specific account, and it gives you the historical data, and you can go on and look and see what their win rate was, see which ones which pairs they won with most, and exactly how that account is performing. Now, if somebody takes a picture of some other MyFX book and posts that, yeah, that could be phony. But these live feeds, they're for real, and they give you confidence that the trading that's going on, what the percentage of win rate is, and what the past performance has been.
Guys, and what you can see here is, as Mike said, a live feed from the MyFX Book. You can get this from your back office, and we'll show you where you can get the link. You can go down here. As I said, this is for the Genius Bot. You can go down here. There's a Smart Bot and the Brilliant Bot links. You can see the Smart Bot made about just shy of 73%. The Genius Bot in that same time frame has made 331%. You can see when they first started trading there on August, right here, August 10th. And last night or early this morning was the end of the trade so far, and it's been doing 331. This is a little summary page here. You can see, like I said, the time frame during that time is 331%. Daily's just shy of 1%. Monthly's averaging a little over 33%, and we'll explain where we got the 45 up to a month. Drawdown, for those traders who know what drawdown is, it's a pretty impressive number, less than 1%. The generally accepted rate is about 15 to 20%. You can also go down here for those who like to see all the facts, figures, and stuff. You can say this week they've there's only been a couple days trading. Average today was 1.49. This month they've been average so far for the month 9% so far for this year, because we're only in the second week of the year. Let's say 9%. And you can go down here and you can see again 9% the chart. But you can go into last year's numbers since they started trading. We'll hit the tab down there. And you can see December they had 41.65, November 51.2, October 44. And then you notice a decrease September and August. As I said, they started trading in August, so you got partial results there. And October. And you can go into the IPC back office and see probably 60 to 70 different announcements back there. And if you scroll through all those announcements, read them all, you'll notice around the 1st of October, they talked about coming out with a new enhanced bot. Earlier, the bots, the Genius, Smart, and Brilliant, were getting between, I think it was 8 to 15%. In October, they came out with their newer version of the bot where they said the Genius bot was going to earn up to 45%. And that's what you see here. For those traders who like to know what kind of strategy they use a scalping strategy. And you can go up here and look at the duration and see the majority of the trade. You got red dots or losses, green dots or win. And you can see the vast majority of the trades, I kind of say, are right in this little circle here from as little as 3-4 minutes to right around here 17 minutes or so. The vast majority of these trades are in and out. What day do they trade on? Pretty much every day. And you can see the trades here spread out through the week. The biggest thing people ask also is, well, I joined at 10 o'clock this morning. I don't see any trades happening. Guys, I would say 96, 97% of the trades I've seen since I've been in have been in the Asian market time frame as well as the London market time frame. That's generally between 9 and 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, 9 p.m. at night to 3 in the morning. Last night, it was actually a little late. I don't think I saw the first trade executed until about 12 o'clock or 12:30, I think it was. So, trying to remember. But you can see the time frames that the trades are taking. Now, a lot of folks ask, do I have access to my money all the time? Can I pull out my principal anytime? You cannot. You can only pull out your principal when the markets are closed on the weekends. Because during the week, it is possible that your trades will be executed at any random time based on the bot's analysis and what it sees. So there is no withdrawals during the week for your bot. You can only do it when the market closes, which is roughly 6 p.m. Friday evening till, say, 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon. I know that's not specific, but you can look at your time zone and figure out when the market is closed. Folks would like to know what they're trading. Well, you can go here, go to summary, and you can see the different trades they take. Like I said, the precious metals that they like, I've seen they really like to do the gold. As far as the forex, they're a big fan of the Euro USD, which actually I think was a trade they executed last night, if I recall. I saw them. And really, you can go here and see all kinds of information to your heart's content. This is a live feed. Now, a lot of folks say, well, it's not screenshots. How do I get the live feeds? You can go to this website here that I have on my website here. Let me on this slide here. Let me pull this up for everyone to see if you want to write that down. But there's a couple other ways. The other way is going into your IPC back office and going to subscriptions on the left-hand side. And before you subscribe to the bot, you'll see this type of options here for the Brilliant, Genius, and Smart bot. And also, you'll notice my FX books linking them to those respective bots themselves. You can go there, live link, and see it. The other way, but there's some more information back here in your back office with these information. One is how many people that the company currently has using, how many members are currently using the site. Now, this was taken back into the end of December when I took this screenshot. At that time, there was a little over 40,000. Now I'm thinking it's 47, maybe 48,000, if I recall what's going on back there. Also, how much money is under management? How much is in the bot and using it? Again, at the end of December, it was 43 million. When I first started, it was 4 million. Right now, if I recall, last night or the night before, it was 55, 57 million. Now, the Smart bot and Brilliant bot has not went up substantially. Most people are realizing that the Genius bot is the bot they want. The other way to find it, if you don't want to go into the IPC back office, is on a website we created for our team. Please, right now, take a pen and paper and write this site down. Not only can you find the link there, but there's a lot of helpful videos on how to fund your account, how to set up your withdrawal, how to do a wallet, how to do a lot of different things. Guys, this site is the go-to site. If you're about to join Rebels IPC Help, if you're about to share it with someone, you want to give them this site, Rebels IPC Help. If you're thinking about sharing or joining, you want to go to this site, Rebels IPC Help. But on this site, there's videos. There's a whole bunch of helpful FAQ questions, commonly asked or frequently asked questions. One of them is right there at the bottom left-hand side. where can I see the verified trading history in my FX book? Right there. Now, when you make a deposit, do you have access to all your funds? As I said, you have access to your funds on weekends. You can pull up to all your capital out minus a security deposit. And how does this security deposit work? And what is the reason for the security deposit? First of all, I'll explain the reason. The reason for the security deposit is to keep people from gaming the system. For example, let's say I referred Mike. And Mike comes in and he puts in $1,000, and then he takes out his money the next day. And then Mike puts in his wife. I made a referral commission from Mike. Mike takes out the money, puts it under his wife the next day. Well, I make another commission. My wife takes her money out, she puts it under her son. I make another commission. People have done this in the industry. Put it in, take it out, put it in, take it out, put it in, gaming the company. So many people are worried about the company screwing them over, but they are the first ones to try and screw somebody else. Seen it time and time again. So we have a security deposit. How does the security deposit work? It's very simple. Just like a lease on a car, or if you lease an apartment, if you break the lease, you lose your security deposit. It's that simple. In this case, you put in $1,000. You want to trade with $1,000. They take 20% of your deposit and put a security hold or a security. It's act as a security deposit. You still get the full benefit of that $1,000. It still trades for you. You still earn all your potential, whatever that is. Now, how does the security deposit work? Well, if you were to put the money in today, $1,000, and take it out, you just want to close your account out. I'm done tomorrow. They will allow you to do that, and they'll take 20. You will lose your security deposit, all of it, 20%. Now, let's say you're the normal trader who's looking to take advantage of this opportunity. You put in $1,000. They take the 20% out. Now, the first week, we're going to use it as this illustration that IPC made 9%. So you made $90 that week on your $1,000. You're pretty stoked. Now, on Friday night, right after the markets closes around between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the company is going to take all those profits out of your MT4, not your capital. It's going to withdraw all the capitals, all the profits you made for that week. It's going to be missing from your MT4. You're going to hold your breath, start maybe get a little concerned. That's normal, guys. They're taking the profits out. They're going to take their slice of the pie, which is a 20% performance fee. That's how they make their money. They take 20% out of your profits, giving you the balance of 80%. After they take their 20% out a few hours later, that 80%, that balance is going to be put into your IPC back office wallet, and then you can either reinvest it into your MT4, putting it back in for next week's trade, or you can take it out and join your rewards. Now, IPC took out 20%. In this example, that would be $18. $18 of your security deposit is then released. The following week, if the same thing happened again, $18 more of your security deposit would be released. So to get your full capital pulled out if you want to, it's going to take about 12 weeks. You can take out the balance of your capital, that 80% plus whatever, but to get your full capital access, this allows people to keep from gaming the system and IPC to do what they need to do. That's how the security deposit works. Now, they also have a referral program, as we discussed. With IPC, there's 4 ways to earn. Obviously, the first way is one of the most lucrative, is with the bot, earning up to 45% a month. The other way is through the referral program. With the referral program, there's 3 ways to earn. With the bot bonus, the sponsorship bonus, and the management bonus. The bot bonus is pretty simple. When you refer someone, when you share it, it's called a personal sale. You are personally talking to someone. You're personally sharing it with someone. You're going to get a bonus for this. The bot bonus is only for the first level. In this example, Mary shares with John. John decides he's going to get the Genius Bot. He subscribes for $99.90. Immediately, that funds $9.90, because Mary gets 10% of that, is immediately placed into our IPC wallet, and she can withdraw it at any time, as long as the minimum requirement is met, which is $10. Well, Mary has $9.90. She's a dime short. She can't withdraw it yet. Now, John has decided to move forward. And with IPC, when you move forward, you must buy the bot and fund your account at the same time. You cannot buy the bot today and fund tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. You must buy the bot and fund the account when you decide, or if you decide this is for you. So John decides he is going to put in $1,000. So Mary is going to receive what is called a sponsorship bonus. Now, Mary's sponsorship bonus is based on the rank Mary is. Whatever her rank is giving, she's going to earn anywhere between 5 to 10% based on her rank. In this case, since John's putting in $1,000, Mary's brand new, so she's going to get 5% on this. And the sponsorship bonus, again, only applies to level 1. So in this case, Mary is going to get $50 from the sponsorship bonus, which immediately goes into her back office. Now Mary has $50 and the $9.90. Mary has a total of $59.90. She can pull that out, get paid within a couple hours in the joint because she has met the minimum requirement of $10. Now, the last bonus, and this is probably the most rewarding bonus of the 3 bonuses within the IPC referral program, Mary actually earned a daily percentage of what her team member earns based on whatever level they are within Mary's team. In this example with John, John is a personal first level, as they call it. She shared this with John. So John falls on her first level. John put in that $1,000 that we talked about. Well, the first week in this illustration, IPC earns John 10%. John is excited. He just got 10%. On Friday night, IPC takes out that whole $100 for a few hours, takes their share of 20%, leaving John 80%, or in this example, $80. It goes into John's wallet. Well, Mary, because John is on the first level, earns 30% on anyone on her first level. In John's case, that's $100 because he actually earned $100. So John makes $100. Mary gets 30% of that. Now Mary has just earned $30. So how does the management bonus work? It goes down 20 levels based on the level you are. And these are the levels, 30% for the first level, 20% for the second level. And you can see the balance there going down 3, 4, and 6 levels. Now, this is the old current program. Here in about a week, they're going to go to some new rank requirements. The only thing changing on the rank requirements is this sponsorship bonus, guys, that we talked about, the 5 to 10%. Before, it was 10%. So right now, it's 5 to 10% based on the rank level you are. And these are the ranks here, the new rank requirements. And you can see these in your IPC back office on December 19th. You can go to the announcement there and you can read it. So that shows what the management bonuses are. Now, to give you an idea of how powerful this plan is, let's use a quick example with Mary again. Mary shares it with 5 friends. Each one of those friends deposited $1,000 like Mary did. First week, the bot earns at 10% we talked about. So each one of Mary's friends earned $100 from their bot. IPC takes out the 20% from all those. So each one of Mary's friends earned $80. They're happy, 8% for the week. Mary, on the other hand, earns $30 from each one of those friends, earning a total of $150. Now, some of those 5 friends shared it with some other people. Matter of fact, 10 other people joined Mary's second level team. And since they're on their second level, which earns her 20%, each of them made $100. So Mary gets $20 from those 10 folks on their second level, earning her another $200. So in this example, Mary would earn $80 from her bot, $150 from her first level of friends, and $200 from her second level on her team. She actually earned $430, guys, for the week. That's the power of sharing this with folks. And the compensation plan, remember, is 20 level deep. So how would that work in something? Well, we'll just take one more quick example. Let's say Mary shared it with those 5 friends we talked about. And those 5 friends, each one shared with just 4 people. And those 4 friends just talked to IPC about 3, who talked to 2. Mary would actually have 195 people in her team with this little illustration here. Guys, we've seen this happen time and time again in the last few weeks and over the last few months where someone comes on board and pretty soon they have 100, 150 people in their team because people are just sharing the excitement here, haven't we, Mike?
Yes, absolutely. And even people who haven't referred people in other programs they've been in are having a great deal of success because it's a simple program, making money every day and being able to withdraw every weekend.
So guys, what does this do for Mary? Well, Mary would earn, like we said, on her first level, $150, on her second level, $400, on her third level, $600, and actually on her fourth level, another $600. Mary's in her team for this 1 week, $1,750 for just a few friends sharing it with a few friends, plus the $80 she made from her bot. Mary had a great week. Imagine what is possible if you shared this with just 10 friends. What is possible if you went 20 levels deep with those 10 friends? There are people now sharing it with 20, 30, 40 friends. So guys, the potential here is just unbelievable. Now, there's a lot of FAQs out there. A lot of people have questions. So we're going to go through these very quick. We're going to hit some of the highlight ones. What is the minimum to get started with an account? It's $100 plus the cost of the bot, whatever bot you're buying. You must do both at the same time. You must fund your account, purchase the bot, and then fund your account. You cannot do one or the other. Now, what crypto can you use to fund your account? You can fund it with BTC or USDT TRC20. Now, that is USDT TRC20. An example, Coinbase does not have USDT TRC20. They have another type of stable coin. There are several types of wallets and coins out there. Make sure it's USDT TRC20 on the Tron network. It is not Tron itself. A couple people got confused with that. How often can you withdraw your capital, guys? You can do that on the weekends. And then when the market is closed, minus any security deposit still in a holding status, as we explained. Your affiliate earnings can be withdrawn instantly as long as the minimum amount is met. What is the minimum amount? $3. What is the withdrawal fee? $3. It's a flat fee. It doesn't matter if you're taking out $10, it's going to charge you $3. If you're taking out $100, $1,000, $10,000, it's going to be $3. What type of crypto do you get paid in? There's only one type of crypto you can get paid in, and that is USDT TRC20. So make sure your wallet you're receiving has the capability to receive USDT TRC20. Now, I have already funded my account, Mike. I would like to add some more money. What is the minimum amount I can add? The minimum amount is $10. You go into your back office, simply fund your account like you did earlier, put it in your IPC back office. Once it's your IPC wallet, you do an internal transfer, moving those funds over to your IPC MT4 account. Does the company charge any other fees? Yes, we talked about that. Every Friday evening between 6 and, say, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all of your profits that you earn that week are withdrawn from your wallet. Withdrawn from your MT4 account, at which time the company takes their 20% share and gives you the balance of 80%, putting it in your IPC wallet in your back office, at which time you can either reinvest it or withdraw the funds. How long does it take to get your payments? Guys, we've seen it. The company policy is within 24 hours or less. We've generally seen it within 3 hours. And most of the time, especially on paydays like Friday night and Saturday, we've seen it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Mike, New Year's Day, I saw it in 5 minutes, 22 seconds. Last week, it was under 5 minutes. What was yours?
Mine was just over 4 minutes. But I also want to tell people that it can depend on the wallet that you're using on your end. But yeah, we get very fast deposits, and I mean it's easily under 5 minutes every time we've done it.
How long does KYC take, guys? It takes 2 to 3 days to get your KYC business. The easiest way is to put a driver's license, and the other way is a passport. That's your top page where your signature is, the bottom page where all your pictures and all the other data is. Now, should you have a shaky hand, a fuzzy picture, it might get denied. And if your KYC gets denied, what do you need to do? You need to resubmit your documents. Simply log into your profile in your back office, hit edit profile, scroll all the way down, and you'll be able to resubmit those corrected documents. But Mike, I'm waiting. Can I still fund my account and trade while I'm waiting for KYC? Absolutely. You can still fund your account and trade, but you will be unable to withdraw until your KYC is approved. Can I have 2 accounts? No. Can I have a business account and a personal account? No. Can I have an account for my dog and myself and my brother and my sister all under one name? No. One account, one account, one account. Can you have an account for your wife if she so chooses, or a spouse? Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. But if you do that, guys, and you already have your account or someone else's account, it has a cookie on your computer. Everyone should understand what a cookie is. It's going to propagate your name. So if you're in a hurry and not paying attention there, you're going to have two accounts all of a sudden in your name, and then you're going to have to go to Nate, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to fix. So please, if you're going to create an account for someone else on your computer that you already created an account on, and it's a legitimate account, please take your time and make sure you put in the name, the birthday, all the correct information, because once it gets denied, it's a pain in the butt to correct. How old must you be to start a second account? 18 years of age. How often does the bot trade? As we talked about your bot, it takes anywhere between 1 to 4 trades, generally speaking, between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Eastern. Now, the number one question we've been asked, how is IPC doing this? Now, IPC Nate is on here. I'm going to tell you, they're using a white label program. Everyone here is an IB. We don't know what their arrangement is. IPC Nate is not the ownership of here. He is not going to know the exact dollar amounts they're getting in their financial arrangement with the main broker, guys. So don't even ask them. We're not even going to acknowledge that question. This is a hypothetical here, what we're showing you here. So everyone understands that. But what is an affiliate program? And for those who've been in forex before, you know there's a referral program in forex where I'm selling software, I'm doing trading for you. I'm going to ask you to join my broker because I'm going to make actually really good money for you signing up with the broker I'm using. That is a forex referral program, which is probably one of the most lucrative in the industry of affiliate marketing. They pay you handsomely. To give you an idea, this is just a small screenshot of, I think there's 100 to 200 different brokers out there that have these referral programs. I took a screenshot here. For example, FX Pro, if you sign up with them, will pay, if I get someone to sign up with them, they will pay me $1,100 to refer people there. I don't even have to have an account there. That's the funny thing about it, guys. I don't even have to be using them. If I just send people there, I can make them $1,100 per sign up. XM Partners. Depends on the volume that they're trading. Volume is lot sizes. And you know that depending on the lot, everyone that's traded knows lot sizes. I can get up to $25 per lot. Again, I don't even have to be using the service, and I can earn that. There's Admiral Markets, there's AvaTrade, there's CoinX, all kinds of things. They all have hybrids where you get maybe a little bit for signing someone up. You get a little bit more for spreads and so forth. That's the Forex affiliate marketing. It is one of the most lucrative marketing systems out there. And as I said, IPC is a white label broker. They've made a financial arrangement with the broker they're using. They're not going to tell you the broker because that's the ideal of a white label, because they know people will go around, and that's just how marketers are. So this is a screenshot of my back office at the end of December to give you some ideal. Just an ideal for illustration purposes. I'm not saying they made this much. This is just showing you what's possible. Okay? For example, in 1 week from December 20, when did they start trading? I think it was December 27th till December 31st. There was, in my back office, our team, there was over 15,573 lots in that 1 week. Using the AVA model of $20 per lot, if I got all my team to sign up with AVA and we did that much trading, I would have made $311,000, 460 cents just from that 1 week by having everyone trade on AVA. 1 week. Now, during that same period of time, if I got everyone in the whole company to sign up with AVA, during December 28th, there was 26,468 people. On January 5th, 1 week later, there was 42,816 people. During that 1 week, if I'd have got everyone to use my link and signed up, AVA would have paid me $600. I cut it in half because it was ridiculous. I would have got $4,904,000. Again, This is the referral program with a basic IB, which we are all in the back office. You see us always asking for your IB, which stands for Introducing Broker. So what are their financial arrangements? We don't know. No one will know. No one will ever know because that's a contract. And guys, so when someone out there talks out of their gluteus maximus, everyone knows what that is. They don't know what's going on. They assume, they give these hypotheticals. They claim that there's a monthly charge for a bot. Crap. They claim that there's no link. Everyone's using screenshot for forex broker. That's crap. We showed you the live link. How are they making the money? Well, Mike, what's the other one? Another question. It cracks me up. Well, if they're making so much money from the bot, why are they selling the bot? Why don't they just put in their own money? Mike, what's the largest mutual fund out there in the world right now?
Bridgewater, I think.
How much do they have? How many billions?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
several $1 billion. Everyone's heard of hedge funds. If they have the best traders in the world, why don't they just trade with their own money? Because they use other money to make even more money. That's the name of the business. If you're the best mechanic, why don't you just work on your own damn car?
Yeah. By the way, it is Bridgewater Associates. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, that's how it works. These sites that talking this crap, well, you get the point. We're going to be talking about the Rebels IPC Success Center. This goes live next Sunday. This is a brand new thing. What's in the IPC Success Center? Guys, it's going to be our marketing system that we've talked about. We actually got confirmation that we'll be going live this weekend. It's a complete marketing system. It's going to have an email autoresponder, professional written emails. Emails, remember, are still one of the best tools on delivering your message, whatever that message might be. A social media poster. You can unleash the power of social media. A URL tracker. Guys, you can post a link here, post a link there, post a link there. Find out which links are actually working for you and focus on that particular market or that particular model or that particular social media site. A full CRM, which is a customer relation management, basically a tracker. You can put all your leads, information, details, call them back, whatever their information is, it's there. Lead scoring system with a personal capture page, personalized with your name, information, and so much more. Also part of the Success Center is going to be our Marketing Academy, where you're going to have free tools that allow you to create all beautiful banners with a simple click of the buttons, many of them already pre-made for you to make on social media posts and much more to get leads and grow your team. Free software that's going to allow you to create eye-catching videos that you see people using with a few simple clicks. Again, sharing this wonderful model. Join our team and watch your team explode. Guys, we're going to have training on this, how to do all this, on tips to take your IPC business to new heights. Now, this is a shocker. Sorry, guys, but there's going to be a cost to this, to the marketing system, and we're going to explain why, and the Marketing Academy. For 1 month, it's going to be $29 a month. And you can see here for 3 months, basically $45 for 3 months or $15 a month. That is either or option here for you. And why are we going to do that? Because next Sunday, we are going to have a help desk that goes live that is going to provide live chat, live support, ticket support system that is for our entire team, not just Mike and Mike, but anyone out there looking to do. We are going to take the money we make from the marketing system, all the profits, and put it into paying staff to staff this 24/7. So everyone will have someone to go to no matter what time. My sponsor's asleep. My sponsor's in the movies. My sponsor said, go to hell. He's too busy. My sponsor's snowmobiling. My sponsor's watching a movie with his family. It happens, guys. People do have lives. They can't spend every moment of the day waiting for you to pick up or waiting for me to pick up or waiting for you to send him an email. Why? I emailed him. He hasn't responded. How long ago? Well, I did it an hour ago and he hasn't responded. Probably out shopping, probably sleeping, maybe taking a shower. God forbid. 24/7 support, guys. That's what we're going to use with the money to help everyone here take their business to the next level.
Well, and it's not just the marketing system. The academy is a lot more.
Oh, the academy is going to be huge, guys. We got some amazing software we're going to give to everybody. So, guys, we got a PDF guide We were supposed to have version 2 out yesterday. Mike decided to actually help people and answer questions, and how dare him not get the PDF version 2 out. Shame on him. Guys, strategies to help get into money, profit as fast as possible. The Marketing Academy, the private Telegram room, as I said, our help desk, all of these webinars we're talking about that we're doing every day here, Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday, as you know, 3 and 9. And actually, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock starts our first 9 p.m. Tuesday and Thursdays. We're going to do a new member orientation where we'll explain everything in the back office. All of this coming to you from our team to help you start your IPC success. Quickly, summary, tools, systems, marketing system from our team, help desk from our team, everything you need to succeed. Passive profits up to 45% a month. Guys, that's a net of 28 to 32%. Paid weekly, less than a few hours from can I have my money to you out shopping at the grocery store, taking your family to the restaurant. Guys, that's what we talk about. That's what we see every weekend here. See all your page in your MT4 account if you want. If not, in your back office, verified on MyFX book. The Marketing System, Marketing Academy, work smart instead of working hard. So what do you need to do? Please get back to the person that invited you here today. That is the most important thing. Don't wait for them. Don't ask for them to send you an email, a text message, a Telegram message, a WhatsApp. Call them, reach out to them, get their link, and get started today. So, Mike, I got someone at the door. You want to get into some questions here?
Sure, be glad to. There we go. Cool. And well, we're going to answer some questions, and then Nate should be back on in a minute. But I'm going to start at the bottom of the Q&A section. Tony asked about the marketing system. Tony, I think that the last few minutes have answered that for you. Terrence Gibson, you ask about the monthly residuals for the 30, 20, and 10. Is that paid off the 100%? And I think you got the answer to that question, which is yes. Nate, we're going to have some questions for you in just a second. I'm kind of moving through it. Luis.
Yeah, sure.
Luis asks about the virtual office, and you may want to expound on this, but I will say, Luis, that yes, like many companies, they have a virtual office. They have an address in Canada, they have an address in the United States, and they have people in Singapore. So the using virtual offices makes sense. In terms of developers and IT people, they can with the COVID pandemic, they can work remotely and work as teams and accomplish things instead of going to an office. Would you like to add to that, Nate?
Sorry. May I know which question is this? Because I was looking at the Q&A.
That's no problem. It's at the bottom of the Q&A tab only. And Luis says the company is in a virtual office, ?
Yes. So actually for this, we have our physical office and we have our virtual office as well. Like me, the marketing team, we're currently practicing the work from home. We are working from home. We have our very virtual office online, but however, we have our very own physical office in Canada as well. But we won't be disclosing the location of, because we wanted to protect our very own asset and our innovations, and also all our clients' data.
Albert asked, will IPC fix the withdrawal where the OTP code says invalid, and after the successful withdrawal, the page doesn't refresh and it just spins?
Okay. I think this is not a normal issue because of I've never met these issues before. Just the OTP code says invalid. If you're receiving an error saying that the OTP codes are saying invalid, please try to refresh your web and try to request for new OTP again. And after the successful withdrawal, the page doesn't refresh and it just spins. I think that I will suggest everyone to withdraw in the conditions where you have your internet is in a very good conditions. Only you will go and do the withdrawal. Okay.
Albert, I'll say that my experience has been with the invalid message is that I will re-enter things, verify that and then I'll just try it again. And I think worst case, I've been about 3 or 4 times that I re-entered during the 300 seconds that the countdown clock is going. And so I would just say try several times. In terms of that spinning message at the end, you can see up in the corner that it says it was successful. What I usually do until they get it fixed, what I usually do is I go up and I'll refresh the page and it goes away. But yeah, it's distracting, but Nate knows about it and he communicates regularly with the IT people. So we should see changes over time. And Dwayne asked if Nate was been on the call already, and I told him yes, and I told him he'd be back. And Dwayne, here he is. Luis, you had a series of not questions, but you had some comments, and we provided the facts today, and you need to make a decision based on the facts that you've seen here today. We showed you what we know, and now the ball's in your court to make the decision. Rochelle asked about the January 17th, and what happened is that originally we had reported the grandfathering of the old requirements if you qualified, and then the extension was done, and we didn't realize that the grandfathering went away, that the extension to January 17th was the company's way of saying we're giving you more time to qualify at the higher levels. So Rochelle, that's what happened, and it was a communication issue, to be honest with you. We didn't know that it had been taken away, and we just found out and corrected it yesterday. So it's what we suggest that you do is that if you're close to a level between now and the 17th, see if you can get over that level according to the new qualifications. Because, correct, Nate, starting on the 18th, qualification will be based completely on the new qualifications, correct?
Yes, our system will be giving all the ranks depends on your current trading capital, your personal investments, and your personal sales, and also group sales.
Hey Nate, I got a question here that maybe no one's asked. I know you're coming out with a new website. You guys are working on it. You're not sure on the estimate on the new updated website, but on the old website, there's a question a lot of people have about U.S. citizens not being allowed to operate with IPC. Can you share this with us?
Yes. Okay. About this, I wanted to clarify on that thing is actually this is just a normal disclaimer that every forex traders, every forex broker firm or broker server, they will be having this disclaimer, which is they doesn't accept US citizens as a trader on their trading platform or their broker server. But this is because of if this broker server or the broker firm or the trading platform, they doesn't register under some legal regulatory institutions, then the US citizens, they can't be trading on that platform. But today, IP Capital has been regulated by FinTrack, and also our broker server is regulated by ASIC. So yes, our US citizens can trade on our platform, can trade by using our very own system. And I have mentioned this to our management, and then I'll let them to remove this disclaimer from our website, because I know this scares away a lot of your downlines or the person that who is interested in this business. So I've talked about this to the management, so they will be removing it soon. Okay.
And Nate, for anyone that came in late, Nate, can you tell us a little bit about what your position is at the company?
Oh, okay. So yes, let me just introduce myself again. Okay. My name is Nate, and I'm the marketing consultant of IP Capital, and I'm from Singapore. So basically what I'm doing in IP Capital is helping everyone with their technical issues, and also I'll be the representative of the company here to present the business to every one of you and to clear all the doubts. So if you're facing any technical issues or you have any questions, you can just come to me. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Nate, you also said for those folks who came in late, support has been a big issue for a lot of people. Here within the next week, IPC will be launching a live chat option for support in the members area. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, Mike, you got some more questions?
Yeah. Okay. Hendry asked, will there be other forms of coins for withdrawal?
No. Okay, I'll let Nate answer. I don't know.
Okay. So actually, for now, you can only withdraw by using USDT TRC20. It's because of this USDT is considered as a stable coin. Their price, their worth of the coin will not be like Bitcoin. It will be jumping up and down all the time.
What I'm saying is, we've been in other programs where everyone has all these other options and they're charging these outrageous fees, and everybody wants them to use USDT TRC20. Now we have a company here that's using the coin with the lowest fees, and everybody wants other options. We marketers just can't be happy no matter what we get, it seems like.
And I'll tell for the people here today, it doesn't matter what Mike and I think, but personally, we like it because if we need to move funds around like USDT, it costs like $1.
Guys,
I mean, and if I move Ethereum or Bitcoin, it costs a fortune. So yeah, I'm really happy that it's TRC20. Exactly.
Yes.
Let's
you answer because I don't have no idea where you're at.
I'm in Anitra's question in the Q&A only tab. How long does it take to fix a deposit into IPC that doesn't show up after you receive the information in an email through support?
There's no email in support, so I'm not really sure there. We have your sponsor should be sending us the information that Nate requires. Whoever your sponsor is, we've given that information out numerous times. That includes your IB number, your email, hashtag, amount of money you sent in, the wallet that you're receiving it in your IPC back office. All that information needs to be in there, or Nate can't do nothing with it. So if that information's not there, it just gets thrown away because there's just no help. So if you're not sending that complete information like today, I said, I'm missing the deposit, please help. And that was it. That was all the information I got. It's pretty much useless, guys. Please follow the format. Have your sponsor get a hold of us. We'll send it to Nate. Most of our senior leaders on our team all have Nate's information. And if they're busy, sleeping or something, you just got to wait till they get up and, and help. Here, as Nate said, here in a couple days, by the end of the week, they'll have a live chat that you can go directly to the live chat and give that.
Well, and now is maybe an appropriate time to. We have posted it many, many, many times, but wallets like Cash App have been reported to be, by Nate, have reported to be very problematic and taken several days for things to go back and forth.
If you're using one of these third-party cheap apps like Cash App or something, your money's going to take a while to get there. I've seen it take up to 2 weeks, even though there's confirmations. It's
right.
Just the worst app to use.
They'll give you a transaction code, but it doesn't mean it's moving quickly, which is on their end. So we've recommended against things like Cash App.
Now, IPC is going to have support in their back office. There's a brand new support room that's opened up on Telegram called IPC support or IPC verification or some crap. Guys, do not join any Telegram rooms. Do not join any Telegram rooms. Do not give them your name. Do not give them your email. Do not give them your verification code. Nothing. And if you do not have 2FHA on your phone right now, 2FA, you are going to lose your money. I will personally steal it. But I'm serious, guys. Get in there and put 2FA on and never, ever give this code to anybody. Not even your wife or your husband.
And Dennis has a downline that has a problem, and I won't go into a lot of detail there because we're going to need some screenshots or some information or maybe excuse me, maybe even a Zoom call to help get the details, the history. So I would say, Dennis, get with your upline or let your sponsor or upline from there, and they can help coordinate that until the live chat is in place, which may be rather than wait up to a week. So if you don't know who that is, you'll find Mike and myself in the Telegram room. You can send us a private message, and we'll get you the names and emails and phone numbers.
Your sponsor has to go back in there and do the investigation. We can't. That is your sponsor's job up there, Nate, whoever up the food chain. If you're in Derek's team, if you're in Shohan's team, if you're in Sal, they have to do that. They need to do that.
And we can give, if you're really stuck and you got somebody off Facebook and you don't know who they are, catch up with us privately in the Telegram room, and we'll give you some contact information.
Will 2FA ever be used for account login? Nathan, I hope not. There's absolutely no reason to have to use 2FA to log in your account. I don't care if someone gets in it. It's only for withdrawal, guys. It's to protect your money. If you want to give blood and then give DNA, and if you want to go through 14 security checks, oh my gosh. Nate, are they ever going to require 2FA to get in there?
Well,
no.
No, please no.
I mean, Sam is asking, it seems like the trades are not posted on MT4 in real time. Is this done on purpose? And the answer is yes. And I think Mike discussed it in the webinar. But let's go over it again real quick.
Close trades. Because we saw when we first joined, there was an individual on YouTube telling everyone to join his IPC team, join for $100. That's all they had to book. Then join me and my broker, and I will give you this copy software, and we'll copy all of IPC trades. And so you don't have to pay IPC 20%. I'll make a whole bunch of money off my broker. Thank you for joining me. And we'll copy all of IPC trades, and they won't get no money from you. Guys, do you think IPC is going to allow people to copy their trades and I mean, spend thousands of dollars on their bots and so forth? I mean, it's just asinine to even think that somebody would want to try that. So IPC allows you to see the closed trades on the MT4. There's a reason. Otherwise, people would try and steal their technology, just like they try and stack the accounts, just like they try to game the system. Everyone's always wondering about a company trying to scam them, yet here's all these people doing their best to try and scam the company. It's ridiculous. Just
Wolfpack Stephanie asks, how can people get help that are having money problems like internals that go missing?
Everyone keeps saying internals going missing. Every time I get on there, I find out that someone has talked to a bot. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. What's that email? Well, that's when I did it. I don't know, guys. Get with your sponsor. Get with them. They'll do a screenshot. Look at your emails. There's a protocol, and it is actually true. And I've given it to Nate a couple times, and every time they've come up, you've authorized the withdrawal. Guys, there's no way money can be taken out of your account if you have 2FA. It's absolutely impossible. Please get 2FA.
Jackson asks, after making a rank, will it be reduced if you go below the requirements, or will it be permanent?
Okay, let me ask you. Jackson is his name?
Yes.
If IPC is paying me $100,000 a month because I'm a shareholder, and I tell Mike, okay, Mike, I got my rank. You can take all your money out. Should I keep my making $100,000 now that I got nothing in there? Guys, if you go below a rank, I don't know, you should lose your rank because that's what makes the company money. So if you go below a rank, why should the company keep paying you for elevated position when you're no longer qualified for the elevated position? I mean, some companies do that, and usually they go broke pretty quick. Right, Nate?
Yep.
He's reading all the questions. He's trying to we have a lot of questions.
No, because just I accidentally pulled myself back. I left the chat.
And then you lose all the questions. When you come back in, all the questions are gone.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I've done that before. So Nate's like, where's all the questions? They're gone. Where are they reading these from? What if someone changes their phone number? Nate, here's a question here. We've had this from a few people, and I was an idiot and did this myself. I have Google Authenticator on my phone. I go down to the store. I get a new phone, and they transfer all the apps. But when you transfer the app, and I had that happen, Google Authenticator gives you a password, a recovery word that you're supposed to write down. I did not write it down. I lost it or forgot about it. So I could not recover my Google Authenticator. So I lost the money I had in this blockchain wallet, which was only $90. Someone else has bought a new phone. They can't unbind it because they don't have the recovery code. They didn't do what Google told them to do. Is there a way that they can verify it, that you can unbind it if they prove it's their account? Is that possible?
Yes. If you have lost your phone or you lost the key that you need to restore it, then just drop me a message, send me your email.
We'll get that information. Who's asking that here? Let's see. Sharon, send us. We'll need a picture ID, the KYC front and back of the driver's license, IBO number, email. What else, Nate?
Yes, just email and then just provide me a picture of your KYC documents and a picture of yours. Then everything will be done.
Send it to Mike, Lucas, Sharon, and we'll get it over to Nate. And then the name of the person that did it, okay?
And whatever you do, Sharon, and anybody else, don't put it publicly in the Telegram room. Do it via private message.
Yeah, just send me an email. Everyone has my email, MikeLucas1961. So after making a rank, we got that. I have to say the change account plan is drastic after so short an operation. Not good. Per home, actually, it's been 2 months. They actually announced it on January 3rd, and they're giving people. I thought the change was actually good because it was when someone ranks up and becomes a shareholder in 3 days, you probably have too easy of a ranking system. Just it's not sustainable, and I'm sure we all want this sustainable. Will the marketing materials we create go through a team marketing system needed to be run through compliance first? Unfortunately, guys, IPC is a fintech company. Their compliance department is on the light side. You've got to be common sense here. You know, we use disclaimers. You use disclaimers. Don't give false claims. Don't say you make 4% a day, 5%. Just be real with people. There's no reason to hype this. Absolutely no reason to hype this.
And frankly, depending on what state you're in, could make it tougher on you than other states. So be careful. Use disclaimers.
Bob Parsons. Bob, you've been in this long enough to know where your IB number is. If you don't, please walk out on a short plank over an ocean with shark in there. You go to your marketing area, Bob. Your IB number's right there. We'll be showing this, and I'm joking with you, Bob. Unless you're the Bob Parsons who's been possessed by an alien monster, you should know where your IB number is. You've sent it to me 5 times. I'm sorry, Bob. We saw multiple updates happening throughout the weekend, and there were some miscommunications as far as time communications to post. Okay, guys. Mike, let me take this one. This one irritates me because so many people have asked this. I got a contractor here. He's working on my house. He told me it would be done in 3 weeks. 3 weeks. He's been here for 2 months. 2 months. Why? Because shit happens and things don't go well. Everyone who's fixed things, guys, when someone says, I think it'll be done in an hour, and they get to working on stuff, and how many of us have worked on a computer? If you worked on a computer, you go to change the processor, you go to change the memory, and something goes wrong. It takes longer to fix it. Well, then why don't they notice? Well, guys, if I'm going to operate on my phone and tear it apart, I'm going to say, hey, Mike, I'll call you back in about an hour. And I go here and I break the screen or I break the memory or something. I can't call him back and say, Mike, my phone is still broke. I'll call you when I fix it. It's still down. So when IPC said they were going to take an hour to fix something and it took 3 hours, why is everyone freaking out? Has anyone ever broke something and you think, oh, that'll only take 10 minutes to fix, and you're working on something an hour and a half? And someone says, well, Sunday their site went down. They didn't even tell us. Well, guys, the contractor, he was driving here and his brakes went out. You know what happened? Nobody told him his brakes were going to go out. It broke. It happens in this industry. Fans stop happening. Memory goes bad. Processors go bad on computers. Websites go down. I built websites for 20 years. Things happen, and you just have to go in there and fix it. You can't give a notice every time something is going to break. Anyway, it just was a sore subject because so many people were saying, well, they didn't give us a notice that they were going to break the website. And God forbid, Nate was sick Saturday. He had a fever.
Hey, Nate, who allowed you to get sick?
Did you get notice, Nate, that you were going to get sick?
You got to work 24/7, 365. Come on, man.
No one gave you notice you were going to get sick. I would sue the hospital, Nate.
Yeah. Dennis and Dwayne are connected as sponsor and downline, and they're connected to Sal, and they've got this problem. It apparently was sent to Nate. I guess
over the period of time they told people not to move money over.
What? I'm not sure if that's what you're talking. I mean,
well, that's what they sent me the other night. Yeah, well, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. See, and I think it's a little unclear, and the history needs to be looked at. So I'm suggesting, Dwayne, get with Sal and have Sal call Mike.
Oh, no. Sal needs to call Nate. Nobody calls Mike.
But Sal needs to do a Zoom call with you, Dwayne, and Dennis, and completely understand the problem.
Right, and get a hold of Nate and explain it. From what I understand, somebody moved the money over Friday night after we told everyone not to do an internal transfer. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But they were told they could lose their funds during that period of time. If that's not the incident, that's someone else. Because we posted that. Nate actually called us Friday morning, and we told everyone not to move money during that time. A few people did. There's nothing that can be done. We were told not to do that. And if that's not the incident, I'm sorry.
Nathan mentions the question that Jackson was asking about earned rank. There's two situations here, Nathan and Jackson. One situation is coming the 18th, your rank could change. If you haven't qualified under the new rank policy, it will change. If you're talking about after the 18th, and if you drop below the requirements, Mike's response was based on that. If you drop below the self-investment, if you drop below the group sales,
you go below the rank, you're going to get the current rank, guys. It's that simple.
Yeah. But if you're this rank, but you're not qualified under the new rules on the 18th, you'll change rank.
Ask and answer. Nate, how many messages did you have this morning?
I think more than 400 to 500.
400 to 500. So if I sent you a message at 9 o'clock, why haven't you responded by 9:05?
Because I'll be checking all the message from the latest to the newest.
He woke up from being sick. He had 405 messages just in a few hours when he took a nap. A lot of people are saying, well, I sent Nate a message. Why hasn't he responded to my message? He's going through them. First in, first out. Guys, there's a queue. If you go to Walmart on a Black Friday and there's an 85-inch television, you cannot go to the front of the line. You're going to have to wait in line with 1,000 people in line. Nate is Nate. He's one person. He will get to you. He does. It might take him 2 or 3 days. He has 405. If they're simple fixes, like what is the name of the company, Nate types in IPC. If it's a complex question that's going to take back and forth, that might take him a half hour. 405 messages in just a few hours. He's getting overwhelmed.
Our recommendation to everyone here is if you refer to anybody, or even if you have a question, one of the reasons we're putting together a team 24/7 response is for You're responsible for basic stuff. And for the next level above that, we want to help clear the table so that questions that come to Nate into the live chat aren't how do you spell IPC? That there are questions about issues that concern IPC, not like what's the comp plan or things like that should be answered by the
things that go to Nate are missing funds. If someone deposited something and they don't show up, Nate, what is the average time do you require if I deposit something right now before I contact you on missing funds? What is the time I should wait?
Within 24 hours. Usually, withdrawal and deposition amount will be reflected into your account within 24 hours. Okay?
So, guys, if you're contacting them on a deposit that was done this morning or last night, please wait 24 hours, okay? And then take action. You should not be contacting Nate. Well, Nate, my sponsor or my downline joined somebody else. I want him to join me. They're not going to move them, guys. If someone joined another team accidentally or the wrong referral link, it's done. It's over. You can't move it. I'd like to change my name. You can't change your name. That's what KYC is supposed to prevent. That's a law. You can't one day be John and the next day be Peter. It just ain't going to work.
As a money services business license,
there are certain laws that they have to follow with the KYC. So please understand this.
Hey, Mike,
a little bit.
A question for you because it relates to some of this. The JOT form, we're holding back.
Guys, in our Telegram room, if you're missing funds, we're going to be putting a form back there that is going to request all the information Nate needs to find the missing funds. It's got to be at least 24 hours or we're just going to hit delete. We're not even going to respond to you. If it's over 24 hours, we're going to ask for your IB number or the person's IB number, their email, not their password. We don't want their password. What a dollar amount they put in, what type of crypto, the hashtag, and the IPC wallet that they were sending it to in the back office. Nate, will that be enough for you to track it? Nate, would that be enough for you to track finding the wallet? We're going to have this form in our Telegram room. It's going to post 3 or 4 times a day. For those who've already sent us the information, Nate is already forwarding them to his financial department. We talked to him earlier.
It will also be pinned at the top of the page like many other important.
To the top of the Telegram, the important pinned at the top. And 3 or 4 times a day, it's going to take 24 to 72 hours for the finance team to find out what happened to the funds. Would you say within 72 hours they should hear something, Nate?
Yes. Once I've received the complaints, and then I'll send it to the team, and then I think they'll solve it by within 24 hours. So it's within 48 or 72 hours, then the problem will be fixed.
Okay, guys? Use the form, get all the information. If you have already submitted, Nate's already got it to it. If you haven't, fill out the form. And then you know what? If you think you've submitted to it and we've talked to you, fill out the form again. We'll know who we submitted just to be safe on the safe side, guys. We don't mind that.
Bob Parsons, I'm not sure what you were asking, but if it seemed like you were asking for the IB number for the people that you referred. If you go into your accounts down to network, and you open that up and you look at the tree view, it will show all the IB numbers for people that you've referred. I hope.
Michael's asking, is IPC registered as a fintech company in Singapore? Where IPC is registered as a fintech company is in Canada, the United States, and Australia. Those are the licenses we've shown you. Nate just happens to live in Singapore. I believe there are currently 200 countries in this world. IPC is not registered as a fintech company in all 200 companies. Well, why aren't they registered with the SEC? I've seen people say this. Well, this summer I bought a house in Indiana. My real estate agent was licensed for the state of Indiana. I did not go to New York and ask for a New York agent to buy something. Guys, that's like you going to work with a company in Germany or Russia. Well, they're not licensed in the United States. No, they are not in the United States. Why would they be licensed? It's not required.
Well, and there's another issue here too. They're not selling securities, and that's
they're not selling securities. Yeah. They're selling the software. They are a fintech company. That is, again, someone talking when they don't really know the law, because that's something they read in a comic book or someone else posted somewhere.
Or they saw Oz say it. The fun, question from JC: the funds that are sent into IPC, are they held on a company PAM account, or are the customer funds segregated from the company's funds?
Don't know. Just
Sorry,
don't know. Nate, do you want to?
No, it's fine. I mean, you can just take the questions, or if you want me to answer
question,
that.
Mike.
Oh, the funds.
No, I mean,
the funds that are sent. Oh, here, I know what I can do for Nate as well. Company. Let me do this one.
Mike, he was going to answer.
Oh, okay. But I'm also going to paste it.
The funds that has been sent into IPC will be held in a company PAM account. It will be held in our company PAM account. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Asked and answered. We'll respond to Nate. Can we register as a corporation? Guys, there's only one account right now. As we talked about in the webinar, asked and answered. You can only have a personal account, no businesses or second account allowed by individual. We need to wrap this up. We are over an hour and 45 minutes. Is 2FA required? Guys, no, it's not required. If you would like to lose your money, you can donate it to the M. Lucas Fund. I will gladly take your money. If you want to make sure your money is secure, you want to use 2FA. It's up to you. If you'd like to leave your account open and have people possibly steal your money, you don't have to do it. Please, please protect yourself. It's your money. I'm just saying. People have lost their money because they haven't used it. And every one of the people who said my money's disappeared, I've never done that, or I did do that, but I didn't know it was them, none of them had 2FA, except one of them, which said they were wanting the code to be tested. And someone actually gave them the 2FA code to test their account. So anyway, guys, I think that's it. Is this fair, Mike? Email to support or spline? I'm not sure what that is. What is meant there, May? I'm sorry. I'm lost on that one. Let's see. Marcus, seems like we got burned. He's talking about something else. Marcus, this is about IPC, not something else. So we'll delete that.
That's why I'm in the Q&A.
I deleted it. It should. Yeah. Okay. I'm in there too now, and I just deleted that because that shouldn't even been there. Sending answers out and missed the grandfather change. Sorry. Yeah,
I already responded.
Nate to respond.
There is no grandfathering.
With the marketing systems. Nate, thank you, sir. I know you were sick Saturday. How dare you get sick? Please limit that to once a year, because people freak out when you don't answer them in 5 minutes.
Yes, no worries.
Okay. We're going to try and get you only pertinent information that you can help us on. We appreciate your support. I know, like you said, there's other teams that don't have as much as we do, and they're coming to you, bombarding you. We are trying to filter out the unnecessary stuff, but we do appreciate you helping our team. And we will try and get all these deposits to you in a timely fashion. And if you can please confirm when they're resolved, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Thank you again, Dave. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And bringing us the good news about live support coming to the back office. I know a lot of people are going to be very appreciative of that. Thank you for going to your bosses about that. We appreciate it very much.
Yes, no worries. I'll see
you. Guys,
you.
Thanks a lot. We have another webinar tonight at 9 o'clock. Please get back to the person who invited you here today. Till then, we'll see you again on our next webinar.